My name is Honoriel and welcome to my channel. Here we do reactions, mostly on BL and GL content and mostly from Asian countries. And today we are watching KinnPorsche episode 8. Yes, I'm late again, because as I said last time, I will watch this when I feel like it, not when it's released. Because this series, yeah, it does something to me, and it's the first time. Yeah, no, it's the first time that I'm actually wondering if I should just drop it. I don't know if anyone is really interested in what I have to say about this series. Because, yeah. And to be honest, I don't have that much to say about it either by now, because it's just. We talked about all the toxic stuff. You all know my opinions about all of that and what they did wrong. So even if we leave that aside, I still don't feel the love story that is supposed to be the main story. Everybody keeps telling me that. But the main story in this is Kinn and Porsche's story, like their love story. And I'm not feeling it. How did they fall in love? Like, it's been what? I don't know, because last time I think we might have had a bit of a time jump, maybe. It was unclear, but I think we might have had a bit of a time jump last week. But still, it's been a 2-3 months, and it started with a rape. How are they in love? I'm just not feeling it. Like, yeah. I think I see why Kinn fell in love with Porsche, but I'm not seeing why Porsche is in love with Kinn. Is it just trying to survive? But they're not doing a great job of showing that either, that it's that dynamic. To be honest, their entire love story is kind of meh. And then you have the mafia story, which they tried to dive into last time a little bit, but it was also kind of meh. The storyline that intrigues me the most, it's Porsche and Kim. They are good actors. There is this layer of betrayal looming over them. There is this age gap, idolizing things. There is a lot of things to unpack there. And they still haven't fucked that storyline up. So I'm kind of interested in that. I know Pete and Vega's story everybody's hyping it. To be honest, I think they will show like 5 seconds of it in the very end. And hope we hype it for a season 2 that they wanted to produce, because they have been telling us for like 3 weeks that they want to produce a season 2, and season 1 isn't the end. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, the marketing team is still rocking it. Like, I want to know who they hired as a marketing team, because I want to see what they take for an hour, because they are rocking it. Like, I want to. Can they do my marketing? Because I don't like their tactics. Like, they manipulate fans to a T. Last week there was this competition that nobody have heard about, that they tweeted about, that you could pay, but oh, we don't want our fans to pay for votes. Please don't. That's right, reverse psychology, people. We have never heard about that competition before they tweeted that. Most of us had no clue. Yes, they want us to pay. They want us to go and pay for the votes. That's why they tweeted that. They even made it pink so it would attract us girls, because the girls are the people who have the money, who will pay and do all these things to get their favorite actors, you know, all the awards. Yeah. Their marketing, people bought it. Like, they bought it. They were so, oh my god, it's the best company ever! Whoa! Yeah, yeah. I want to hire their marketing team. I really want to hire their marketing team. If anybody have a number or an email address, give it to me. But yeah, that's the best thing with this entire series so far. The drama that is Twitter every week. That is more entertaining than the series itself, to be honest. But yeah, last time, as I said, we had a bit of a mafia story. Apparently, the mafia, they do drugs. At least a bit of drugs. And since they have all those weapons, I'm pretty sure they do weapon deals as well. But yeah. We got a glimpse that Vegas is probably the big bad guy. Because, yeah, the other big bad mafia boss called him a traitor. I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like, everybody spoiled that for everybody, so we all knew that. Nothing new under the sun there. Yeah, not a lot happened. Oh, well, we had consented sex between Kinn and Porsche at the end there, because they had an argument where Kinn slapped Porsche. Porsche accused Kinn for murdering his ex. In the middle of all of that, they got horny and had sex. Or something. And then we had apparently this behind the scenes where Miles and Apo discussed that sex is not just sex. Sex is, you know, shouldn't be something that you need to hide, and it's a way to communicate and all of that. And I mean, yeah, they're two adults. Of course, they will have sex, and yes, it's an 18+ series. And I don't, once again, people, I don't mind that. I don't even mind the toxicity that they had sex in that situation. It was just, there was no tension. Like, it was framed weirdly again. You didn't feel anything. It was just there. And that's what I mean. That's the problem with this series. Yeah. It was what I feared from the beginning, that they hyped up this 18+ thing, that they just throw shit at it, like sex scenes, violence, without a thought, just so it makes sure to be 18+. But as I said, I don't mind a 15+ or an like a kids approved story, if it means it has a story and is well told. Instead, we got like random shit found on the editing floor. So yeah, I'm still contemplating that this might be the series we're dropping, because I don't know. I don't know if anybody's actually interested in my thoughts about this series. But yeah, let me know. I might do a community poll about it. I will probably finish it on my own, even if I don't react to it. But just to see if it ever got better. But yeah. Okay, I will dive right into episode 8, and let's see where we're heading this time. Talk to you afterwards. waking up together, this time with a lot more memory probably. What happened? Hopefully. Let's hope.
เมื่อคืนมันโคตรดีเลยเนาะเอาไงต่อดีวะเอาไงต่อเรื่องอะไรก็เรื่องของเราไงคุณคิงครับอาหารเช้าครับคุณคิงครับแป๊บนึง
Guessing you don't want to be found in bed.
เอาไงดีวะเปิดตัวเลยดีไหมคุณคิงครับเข้ามาได้นะครับแป๊บนึงเนียนไปก่อนอย่าเพิ่งนี้จับได้
I guess.
มึงไปได้แล้วครับส่วนมึงตามกูมานี่
Back to comedy show
มึง
from
ต้องคุยกัน
Mafia show, yes, last week. Comedy show this week. With apparently a lot of making out. But then again, this is kind of what you do in a new relationship. So I mean, at least they got something right.
เสียงอะไรอ่ะไอ้พอชมันโดนคุณขินเรียกเข้าไปซ่อมสมน้ำหน้ามัน
Yeah, well, it's not the kind of punishment you think, but okay.
À, ใช้ได้ว่ะไปหามาจากไหนอ่ะทำไมมึงน่ารักจังเลยวะปกติวะไม่ค่อยชินเลยวะไม่ได้มีแค่มึงคนเดียวหรอกพอไหมยัง
Is he doing a Clark Kent?
พร้อมแล้วไปไป
Like, I think people will recognize you even if you have sunglasses, then you know. Yeah, hold his hand. You're on a date. Stop being so conscious about everything. Why is there a giant pig?
โอ้มาแล้วโอ้ขอบคุณครับโอเคขออันใหม่ดีกว่าครับครับครับอ่ะอร่อยวะอันนี้วันนี้นี่เอางี้นี่บีอย่างงี้บีมานี่กูทำให้
Is it like clotted cream and
แววตา
จ๊ะ
โคตรแบบอยากเฮ้ยรออยู่ฮะนี่อร่อยมากเลยว่ะเห็นไหมกูว่าแล้วว่าร้านนี้มันต้องอร่อยกูศึกษามาแล้วร้านเนี้ยขนมดีถ่ายรูปปังเชี่ยขอบคุณครับ ลืมถ่ายรูปเอาโทรศัพท์มาเอาโทรศัพท์มา
Why are you
เอา
taking
ดิ
a
เฮ้ย
photo? Just take a photo of him eating it.
มึงทำอะไรอ่ะมึงทำอะไรนะมึงมาที่เดิ
I
ม
know.
หมุนหน่อยหมุน
I mean, they're cute this way. It's not a mafia show,
ยิ้มหน่อย
but it's cute, I guess. For the first time,
ถือ
if I like, just don't think about what happened before and just
สองนิ้ว
go with the flow. I'm guessing it's kind of cute.
ใช่อันนี้เร็วทำแก้มป่องด้วยเฮ้ยทำแก้มป่องเดี๋ยวไม่ได้กดถ่ายเลย1 2 3โคตรน่ารักเลยไปวางกินต่อได้ลบมีเรื่องเอ้ยเดี๋ยวกูทำให้นี่วางก่อนนั้นน่ะ
He's gonna eat it.
อะไรเนี่ยดึงหน้าอีกแล้วโอ้ลูกสุดท้ายแล้วมาเอามานี่
He just wanted all the photos for
ลูก
himself.
สุดท้ายมาทำอะไรก็ทำมา1 2 3ทำอะไรไอ้คินเยอะเป็นไรหรอกมาก็อยู่ในบ้านนะเว้ยดูลูกก่อนมึงนี่นะคุณคิมมีอะไรหรือเปล่าครับกิตติสวัสดิ์พ่อแม่พอร์ต
ดีไม่โดนไฮโซขับรถชนตายอ่ะแต่คดีหลุดทุกนี้หาคนชนไม่เจอเลยไปสืบมาให้หน่อยว่าใคร
ทำไมคุณคิมถึงสนใจเรื่องนี้นักล่ะครับหรือว่ากลัวว่าพอร์ตมันจะปลอมประวัติเรื่องที่พ่อแม่มันโดนรถชน
มึงดูหนังเยอะไปปะกูแค่อยากรู้เฉยๆอะคิดว่าก็คงเป็นไฮโซทางนี้แหละที่ชน
ถ้าแค่นั้นจริงๆทำไมคุณกรณ์ถึงให้ความสนใจมันนักล่ะครับ
ก็ฝีมือกับลูกบ้านมันมั้ง
Mm-hmm. He's rather crazy. That is
เพ
true.
ราะว่ามันเป็นลูกเมียน้อยป้าก็เราเล่นนี่คงเป็นเรื่องสุดท้ายของไอ้ปอแล้วแหละที่จะให้ไปช่วยดูให้นะเสียเวลานะ
มึงรู้อะไรปะนี่แม่งคือเดทแรกในชีวิตกูเลยนะเว้ยกูศึกษาหาข้อมูลทุกอย่าง กูคิดว่าวันนี้ต้องเป็นวันที่เพอร์เฟกต์ที่สุดแต่แม่งเละเทะไปหมดเลยว่ะทั้งที่กูกะจะเก็บวันนี้เป็นความทรงจำดีๆของพวกเรา2 คน
But it's the imperfect date that you remember. No.
มึงรู้ได้ยังไงว่ามันห่วย
It's how you make the other person feel. Don't stress that much.
เอาจริงเกิดมากูก็ไม่เคยคิดว่าชีวิตต้องมาทำอะไรแบบนี้เหมือนกันเว้ย
แล้วมึงคิดว่าไงมันดีไม่ดีอะ
โคตรดีเลย
เ คืออะไรอ่ะ
ในเนี้ยมีเบอร์กูเบอร์เดียว
มึงให้กูอ่ะ
เอาไว้ เผื่อว่าเวลามึงคิดถึงกู
มึงแม่งโคตรน่ารักเลยนะ
มึงก็น่ารักเหมือนกัน
Well, I got thoughts and feelings about that one, but okay.
ความสุขใช่ไหมล่ะ
มีความสุข
กูก็มีความสุขเหมือนกัน มึงเป็นไรวะ
ก็เมื่อกี้มีคน
Nope, he's gone.
เอ้า คนที่อยู่ตรงนั้นมันหายไปแล้ว มึงไม่เห็นเหรอ
You're the bodyguard.
ไม่มีคนหรอกเขากลับหมดแล้ว
มีเมื่อกี้กูเห็นเลย
Yeah, but
แค่มีเธอไม่ว่าจะโลกที่ไร้ดวงดาวแต่ว่าสองเราจะก้าวไปนานเท่าไรโอ้กอดฉันในค่ำคืนนี้จะมีแค่เรา
you know, you're not invisible just because you're underwater.
คิดถึงเซลฟี่ไหมชื่นใจหน่อย
มึงกูยังไม่ได้เจอกันนานนะ แต่กูกำลังเดินขึ้นไปหามึงเนี่ย
แล้วไงกูอยากเห็นตอนเนี้ยขอแบบถอดเสื้อเลยนะ
ไอ้บ้าเหรอ ไม่เอา
Oh, he's gonna do it. You are so whipped.
เฮ้ย
Oh. Hmm? Now you're getting it.
อะไร ไอ้พอดกูเห็นใครไม่รู้ ไหนอะไม่เห็นมีเลยมึงเพ้อปะเนี่ย ไปหมดเวลาพักแล้ว ไปก็ไปทำงาน ไปเร็ว เยอะจังวะ หมกมุ่นนะมึงเนี่ย
But you know,
หาย
you knew that. Are you jealous? I'm guessing you're jealous.
นี่มึงล่อดาราเลยเหรอ เชี่ยพอดอินซีดำกำลังมา แล้วก็จีบขอตัวชิ่งก่อน ไอ้พีท
He draws a
Surprise!
gun at you.
ถ้าคนนี้สงสัยต้องใช้ปืนอีกกระบอกละมั้ง
คิดถึงจัง
No, he was there snooping, but yeah. I guess he could use that line and it worked.
ไอ้พอดมึงโดนซ่อมอะไรบ้างวะ หนักอยู่ กูดูก็รู้แล้ว คอมึงแดงเป็นจ้ำเลยน่ะ ทีหลังมึงอย่าใช้คอรับดิวะ เดี๋ยวคอก็หักหรอก ใช้แขนรับ แบบเนี้ย โอ้โห
Well, at least I'm having fun this episode. I still don't know where this episode fits in with the rest of the episodes because we flash again, but
แต่กูเจอนี่ คือหลังกรอบรูป เซอร์ไพรส์ไง มึงรู้จักปะไอพอดมึงแน่ใจนะว่าใช่คนที่มึงเห็นจริงๆอ่ะ
ใช่ ก็ไอหาเนี่ยแหละที่ตามไปคิน
เนี่ย คุณตะวัน แฟนเก่าคุณคินที่ตายไปแล้ว
it's a broken lamp. But yeah, we know Porsche is afraid of ghosts since before. I think it was in the side story, and maybe before that even.
Hello มึงทำอะไรอยู่อ่ะ คืนนี้กูอยู่คนเดียวนะ มึงอยากลองอะไรใหม่ๆไหม ตอนนี้กูใส่ผ้าบางๆอยู่นะ เฮ้ยกิน เฮ้ย
You don't want to be alone. We got it. Why don't you tell him that instead?
เฮ้ย ค่อยดีขึ้นหน่อย
มึงเห็นตะวันจริงๆเหรอ
ก็ดิวะ แม่งตามหลอกกูไปทุกที่เลยสงสัยแม่งจะถึงที่กูกับมึงรักกันอะ
ไม่หรอก
มึงรู้ได้ไง กูว่าใช่
เราเคยคบกันตอนมหาลัย ตอนนั้นเราก็เหมือนคู่รักปกติ กูนึกไม่ออกด้วยซ้ำว่ากูจะเลิกรักเขาได้ยังไง แล้ววันหนึ่ง กูก็จับได้ ว่าตะวันหักหลังกู มันแอบเอาข้อมูลตระกูลกูไปปล่อยให้พวกอิตาเลียน กูก็เลย ยิงมัน จากนั้นกูก็เชื่อใจใครไม่ได้อีกเลย
มึงเจ็บมากเลยใช่ปะ
กูไม่มีทางเลือก ตะวันไม่ได้รักกู ไม่เคยรัก มันแค่หลอกใช้กู เพราะงั้นตะวันไม่มีทางเป็นผีมาหึงได้หรอก สบายใจแล้วนะ
ยัง มึงเก็บไว้ทำไมวะ
กูก็แค่เก็บไว้เตือนใจ
เตือนใจหรือยังมีใจ เอาดี
เพราะตอนนั้นกูยังลืมไม่ได้เว้ย
แล้วตอนเนี้ย
กูลืมไปหมดแล้วกูทิ้งกันเลยนะ
พยายามด้วย
เดี๋ยวกูไปเก็บทิ้งให้ Cheers
หลวงพ่อมาแล้วหลวงพ่อนิมนต์ครับ
อ้าวไอ้ที่ให้ไปเนี่ยใช้ไม่ได้ผลเหรอ เดี๋ยวอาตมาจะเพิ่มไซส์ใหญ่ๆให้นะเอามาโจมา
หลวงพ่อไม่ต้องครับ ผมว่าผมไม่ต้องใช้แล้ว วันนี้ผมแค่ตั้งใจจะมาทำบุญกรวดน้ำให้ใครบางคนนะครับ
โจอ่ะอุทิศส่วนกุศลนะ อิทังเมยาตินังโหตุ สุขิตาโหตุ ยาตะโยตะวัน
Yeah, it wasn't a ghost. Okay, that was KinnPorsche episode 8. And if I take it out of context from everything else, I guess I kind of had fun. I laughed. If I don't think about how they ended up here, I don't think about that before this episode there was literally no, like, you know, tension, nothing. The relationship just was. And if I don't think about the fact that Porsche is probably really traumatized and just hanging on to Kinn for dear life to make sense of all this trauma shit that he's going through. I guess I could say this is an alright episode. Maybe. I don't know. Part of me feels like, what the fuck did I just watch? How does this fit into the rest of the series? A part of me feels, oh, this was an okay episode in a BL series. But then I remember this is not supposed to be like a BL series that in that sense. It's supposed to be a mafia series. And it was an entire episode about a date. It was cute, it was fluffy, but it was very much fuchsia bait to get us to keep watching, because they know we were gonna start to get tired of the shit that they're putting out, and they need our money. Like, they don't want... On one hand, they want to say that girls fetishize gay men, and they want to promote that we are gay men producing this, and it's a gay man story and all of that. On the other hand, they want the girls' money. Yeah. Yeah. But that is beside the episode. Let's focus on the episode, I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me to not look at the politics around this series as well, and all of the discussion that is going on the BL fandom, and all of that things that this series drags along with it. The misogynist, the very heated debate about who BL is for and what is for, and who is supposed to write BL, and what is a BL and what is not a BL, and all of those discussions. It's hard for me to look away and not see that this series is very much centered in that discussion, and it bringing out like the worst misogynist behavior that I've seen in a lot of people. Like, it's scary. I get scared. I thought we were a lot further along in the society, but yeah. The way people are discussing around this series, it's, as a girl, I get shit scared. Like, I just want to duck and hide sometimes. And I don't think people realize it, how misogynistic they are when they discuss this series. Like, it's, yeah. But so it's hard. It's super hard to not drag all of this in and not judge the series on those, because a lot of things why we have those discussions is because this is an extremely heteronormative series. Like, if you change Porsche's gender to a girl, he would be the perfect damsel in distress. Like, he doesn't have any own agency. He's there to be saved, there to be, yeah, he is a female, but here they made him gay. But if we don't look at it that way, yeah. And this is supposed to be, you know, the series where the gay takes back their stories from the evil girls. And I don't want to make all of this about gender politics again, but it kind of is. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. I miss the days when we were all allies and these things were not. Yeah. When it wasn't this heated and this hateful and this. I get so sad with what this series has done to the fandom. Well, it didn't start here. It started around QTPie and earlier, but this has really brought it from. And a lot of it has to do with the framing in this series. Like, a lot of it has to do with the framing. But so it's hard not to judge it on that as well. It is so hard. Like, it, because it's there in the background the entire time. But I mean, for what this episode was, I guess it was kind of cute. It was fluffy. I don't get why we had an entire episode when we are on episode 8. We still don't have like a story anywhere, and now another episode was like, I wouldn't say wasted, but you know, okay. But what I mean, yeah, in the last minute there, they introduced Taiwan, that he's actually alive, the ex that we've been hearing about from the start. No big surprise, because he's been looming there in the background. We all saw it coming. At least I did. I'm not that stupid. Like, they wouldn't talk about the dead ex that much if he wasn't really relevant. But other than that, I mean, okay, it was cute. It showcased that their relationship, but once again, it was like, oh, look at this. It wasn't rape. It was, you know, they have a normal, healthy relationship. They even go on dates. It was the whole, yeah, let's have a rape scene and let it not have any consequences. Let people drink a bottle of water and move on. And normally when you have rape scenes, even in BLs, like, they have consequences. I mean, look at Tarn's ex in Tarn Type. He moved to another country. He was traumatized for 2 seasons, for like years. 5-7 years. He was still traumatized. He was still seeing a therapist. Yeah. that's, I mean, Type was traumatized. Tharn was traumatized. And that was kind of consensual, but it was Dubcon, yeah. If we want to take Tarn Type, that I know a lot of people have discussed with this series, it had a bit of consequences. Yes, you could discuss Tarn and Type's relationship. That's a whole, but you know. And there are a lot of other examples out there where it has consequences. Here, it was like one shower scene, 2 shower scenes, a hug, he hugged himself, he drank some water, and he moved on. And I know, we're back there, and people say you need to move on from that, but no, because it set the tone for the entire series. And they're not taking any responsibility for it. And if they've released that statement telling us that it was a date rape drug and they don't stand by this behavior, fine, absolutely. But it has no consequences. And is this the rape culture we want to spread? Is this what Take Back Our Stories is all about? I want more bisexual stories. But yeah, I've talked about that before. Like real bisexual stories. Where, you know, you can date a girl and then date a boy and everybody's fine. Porcy's a very good bisexual person, I think. Well, fluent, pansexual, whatever. I'm old school, so for me it's bisexual, but I know a lot of people use pansexual nowadays, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, once again, the pacing changed, the feel of the episode changed. I don't know where this fits in with the other episodes, with the main story, whatever that is. Was it a bad episode? If I look at it as a standalone thing? I mean, the humor was a bit better. It wasn't over the top. It was, yeah, I laughed. I didn't want to like quit halfway through the episode. I actually wanted to watch the episode, I guess. But if I look at it in context with all the other episodes and where we are in this series, it's like, huh? Okay, so we went from drug war to date. Where are we going? But if this wasn't a, you know, a lovey-dovey office romance story, it would have been a cute, perfect episode. But for KinnPorsche, I don't know. And this is my confusion with this series every freaking time. You can literally see me trying to grasp where we're heading, because I feel like I'm in the middle of a freaking maze and I can't find my way out. Turning left isn't working because left is right sometimes, apparently. Yeah. And if you don't know, you should always turn left in a maze. Or so I heard. Yeah. Well, I guess that was it. I'm still confused. But yeah, that was it. I will talk to you next time if we continue this. Write me a comment if you want me to continue. Because I feel like I don't know if I even make sense anymore. Okay. Bye.